Hello there, this is John V, Software Evangelist at JSCAPE. In this video, we'll be teaching you how to set up your AS2 server to use digital signatures when sending AS2 messages. For those of you who just got here and don't have any idea what an AS2 digital signature is, I suggest you read the post. You don't need HTTPS to apply digital signatures on your AS2 messages first. We've provided links to that in the description if you're watching this on YouTube, and in the post if you're watching this on Facebook or LinkedIn. There you'll understand the motivations of employing digital signatures in AS2 and why you don't need HTTPS to use them. Just to give you an overview, this short tutorial is divided into two main sections. The first section talks about what you need to do on the sending AS2 server side, while the second section deals with steps that need to be carried out on the receiving AS2 server side. In most cases, it will be your trading partner who will be doing the steps outlined in the second section. I will assume you already have your AS2 service up and running on JSCAPE MFT Server, and that you have a trading partner object representing your trading partner's AS2 server. That's the AS2 receiver in this example. If that's not the case yet, then I suggest you watch the tutorial, the QuickStart guide to setting up an AS2 server first. And again, we've provided links to that in the description and in the post. Ready with your AS2 server? Let's proceed then. The main objective on the sending server side is to export a digital certificate containing the sending server's public key. This certificate will then be imported on the receiving AS2 server. But before we go about exporting that digital certificate, there are a couple of things we need to do. First, we need to check whether we already have an existing server key. In the context of JSCAPE MFT Server, the server key is an element that consists of a private key and its associated digital certificate and public key. So, go to Keys and then the Server Keys tab. See if you have an existing server key there. In this example, we'll be using the server key with the alias AS2 Server 1 Crypt. Once you've confirmed that you already have a server key, go back to the main screen. Click the Domains tab, select the domain that contains a trading partner object representing your trading partner's AS2 service, and click Edit, or simply double-click the domain in question. Once inside, navigate to the Trading Partners module and edit your AS2 trading partner. Now scroll down to the message panel, tick the signing key checkbox, and select your server key. In this example, that would be AS2 Server 1 Crypt. At this point, you're actually telling JSCAPE MFT Server, hey, I want to digitally sign all outgoing AS2 messages using the private key in server key AS2 Server 1 Crypt. To recap a bit, if you've watched the video applying AS2 encryption, the encryption key list in this dialog box is sourced from your host keys module, while the signing key list is sourced from your server keys module. The host keys are keys sent to you by your trading partners, while your server keys are your own keys. After you've selected the signing key, you need to tell the server what digital signature algorithm it should use for signing. For this example, let's just use what is arguably the most popular digital signature algorithm, that's SHA-256 with RSA. Although they're also available in the list of signature algorithms, avoid SHA-1 and MD5 as they already have serious vulnerabilities. Expand the signature algorithm drop-down list box and select your desired algorithm. Once you're done, click OK. Now we're ready to export that digital certificate. Go back to Keys and then Server Keys tab. Select your server key, and again in this example that would be AS2 Server 1 Crypt. Click the export drop-down list and select certificate. You'll then be asked to give the certificate file a name. This is just a file name, so you may leave the default name unchanged. Select the X509 format and click OK. As soon as the certificate is ready to be exported, click Save File. Usually the file will be saved in your system's download folder. Retrieve that file and hand it over to your trading partner out of band. We're now done with the first part and can now proceed to the steps that need to be carried out on the receiving end. Actually, there's only one thing that needs to be done on the receiving end. Your trading partner only needs to import the digital certificate you exported on that last step. Now, why is this step necessary? That digital certificate contains the public key that corresponds to the private key your server will be using to sign each AS2 message. So in order for the AS2 receiver to verify the digital signature on those AS2 messages, the receiver will need to have that private key's corresponding public key. The exact importation procedure will vary from one AS2 server to another, but if your trading partner also happens to be using a JSCAPE MFT server installation, this is how you would do it. Actually, you'll also need to pay attention to these steps because if your trading partner will also be digitally signing the AS2 messages they send you, then you'll need to import their digital certificate as well. So go to Keys and then Host Keys tab. Notice that you're going to the Host Keys tab and not the Server Keys tab. Click the Import button and then Import File. Assign a key alias to the digital certificate. This is just an arbitrary name that you'll use in referring to this particular certificate on JSCAPE MFT Server. Click the Browse button and select the digital certificate you want to import. Again, just to remind you, these steps should be carried out on the receiving server's side. Click OK to finalize the import. You should now see the newly imported digital certificate in your list of host keys. That's all there is to it. If you now send an AS2 message to your trading partner should be able to receive a message with this set of information. That's it. Now you know how to apply digital signatures and AS2 messages using JSCAPE MFT Server.